what tool are you going to use? So what are the basic things you need to look in video conferencing tools? There are a bunch of tools around there, and we analyzed a lot, we compared a lot. There was a question before in the chat box, like, hey, previously you used Zoom and now you don't use it anymore. Yeah? Yes, it's true, we now use Webinar Geek, and we like it. For the moment, we like it quite a lot. Yeah, let's go over a couple of things, and I also will explain why I don't use Zoom anymore, or why we don't use Zoom for the moment. First thing you need to look on a video conferencing tool is the possibility to switch off the camera and the microphone. And not only your camera and microphone, but also the camera and the microphone of the participants. Because otherwise there will be feedback loops. You will hear conversations on the background. You will need to ask participants actively to turn off their sound. Some of them will manage, some of them won't manage, and it will be a hassle. So in the video conferencing tool, have a look on how to turn off the camera and the sound of the participants. The second thing you can look at are features. And the tools have a bunch of features, but these are the most essential. Yeah? The first one is screen sharing. Try to be able, or try to look for a tool that enables you to share your screen or to show your PowerPoint. The second thing is look for something with a chat box, because that's very useful to have interaction, and look for something with polls. There was a question before, how did you do the poll? And did you do it in Zoom? So no, we didn't do the poll now in Zoom. We set it up before, and then you can show it during the webinar, but you can do it in Zoom as well. So yeah, try to look for interaction with the participants. You can do that via screen sharing, a chat box, polls, or if the meeting is a little bit smaller, you can maybe look at each other and talk to each other more. Yeah. Now we don't do that right now. We don't see all of you. You are not able to share your screen, and that's because of the third thing you need to look at, and that's security. Yeah. We used Zoom up till now, and it's actually a very user-friendly service. But there were some security issues with Zoom. And a lot of universities have prohibited the use of Zoom. That's why we switched to another platform. Now, if you still use Zoom, you can use it safely, but I want to show you a couple of things you need to do, and it's a good idea to do that for every video conferencing tool. And the first thing you need to do is switch your screen share off. And by that I mean switch the ability for participants to share their screen, switch that off. In Zoom, you can find it over there. There's a security button, and you can say switch off sharing screen for participants. And that's a very important thing to do. So look for a way to turn your microphone and your camera or the one of the participants off. Look for the features you need, and have a look around for the security things you can do to make your call more secure. For example, Webinar Geek is a webinar that's more secure than a big online meeting with 300 people.